Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the Dirty Chango podcast coming at you today. Today I have no guests. That's because I just finished my work shift. Oh, actually, I finished about an hour and a half ago. So, in case you guys didn't know, just a quick recap. So, I have started a new job out here in Sacramento. I won't say what it is, I don't want to get fired. Not that I'm gonna say the slander of the company name or anything. It's just I'd rather just keep business business and my personal stuff personal. Anyway, so yeah, I started my new job a couple back in March. That's why I'm living out here in Sacramento now. So I just moved from Fresno to Sacramento, and I've been enjoying it out here. It's different. The city is definitely different than Fresno. And up until 3 weeks ago, my shift was pretty much eight to four, 8 to 3:30, 8 to 3:30, 8 to 4:30, one of the two. And up until about 2.5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, my new shift changed from to 2:30 in the afternoon to 11 at night. And honestly, I couldn't have picked for a better shift because I still get my weekends off, which works because I get to go back home to Fresno. And out there, I get to catch up with my girlfriend and finally get to see her after not seeing her for the whole week. And we FaceTime and stuff, but that doesn't count. It's just pictures, you know what I mean? It's doesn't really. You don't get to feel the person or hold the person, so it's kind of. FaceTime's cool and all, but you don't get to experience the real life aspect of it. And I get to go home, hang out with friends, every now and then, every other weekend or so. It just depends on what we have planned that weekend. But it works though because honestly, just for the simple fact that I haven't had a night shift or like a late afternoon shift, a swing shift, I guess is what it's called. I haven't had that since I was working at Chick-fil-A. I was a manager at Chick-fil-A for a few years, and I had the closing shift. I think it was, I honestly want to say it's about the same schedule. I think we were set to close at 10, but we never finished. No, 11. It was 11, yeah. Same shift, actually. And honestly, like, this works out of my benefit. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, now I'm still waking up, around, I guess it's sleeping in because I used to wake up like at 6:30, 6 o'clock. Now I'm waking up at sleep until 8. And what I do is now I have time to go to the time to go to the gym. I work out, and this is helping me because, like, honestly, like this last year and a half, I fucking gained all kinds of weight. I fucking got all fucking gordo, but it's cool, It's those love pounds, I guess. It's like the freshman 15, fucking, and so I've gained weight, and now that I have, it's crazy. Like during the day, because everybody's at work, like the world slows down. Like around the workforce, like it's crazy. Like the world slows down. Uh, like I have time to just enjoy my time. Honestly, like I get up. First thing I do is, well, of course I fucking shit, shower. Oh no, I don't shower. I wait. I take a shit or piss, whatever it is, the morning piss, the best piss of the day. Unless you've been holding in a piss for a long time, then that's probably the best piss of the day. But either way, it's a good piss. Um, or I'll take a shit, you know, freaking drink my water, brush my teeth, and then I pop in some pre workouts. And honestly, actually, so this week, last on this Sunday, my girlfriend's brother Chris, who's a fucking awesome dude. And if you guys are listening, follow his channel on YouTube. He has some pretty dope videos. I was actually watching some a little while ago. Look him up. It's Chris Rios. It's Chris and then Rios Rios, and then there's another Chris Rios I saw today, but you can tell the difference because one's a guy and one's a girl. Yeah, so go check him out. Anyways, he gave me a couple pre-workouts samples to try out this week, so he gave me about 5 of them. So I'm on day 2. So today I had one yesterday, which is pretty good, and I had one today, which is I liked it today. Today's flavor was freaking delicious. It was like a blueberry, I want to say. That was pretty good. And yeah, speaking of him, if you're ever looking to get some workout tips, definitely hit him up. He's on Instagram as well and Facebook. But yeah, look him up on YouTube. And anyways, he gave me some samples, and I've been trying them. They're pretty good. And then the one that he's on right now, I think it's called NOXP3 or something like that. So I'm pretty excited to try that one. I'm gonna do that one tomorrow morning, and we'll see how that one goes. But yeah, so I've been working out. I've been getting I've been doing my workouts. I've been hitting my kettlebell, and that fucking thing is no joke. I think it's dope. Like, it's probably one of the best workout equipments ever invented. And it's fucking gorilla, so you know what I mean? I'm more excited because of this whole Chango thing that I'm on. I'm on that Chango dick. So, I've been doing my workouts, and the thing that I've noticed dramatically is I've been dieting. Not dieting, because I'm not like dieting on purpose. Well, yeah, I guess I am, but I'm not pursuing it all crazy. But I've just cut back on eating all this nasty shit I've been eating. Like, I haven't had fast food in over 2 weeks. And like, honestly, it got to the point like I started like I was in denial. I guess I was like, you know, this cheeseburger's not bad. This fucking McDouble, this McChicken's not gonna be that bad. It's just one McChicken. Like, fuck, dude, that shit fucking adds up because I've noticed like since I've completely cut out diet, like, you know, cut out the fast food, and not that I'm eating super clean because I'm that's not the case. Like, I'm doing better. I've cut back. You know, everything in moderation. You know, one step at a time. But like, I've been telling my like I said in the last podcast, like I've noticed that like my shits, I'm shitting better shits on a regular. They don't stink as bad. Like, I say I have sticky shits because when I wipe my ass before, like, it would take a shitload of wipes. It take like three, no, more than three, like 4 or 5, sometimes 6, 7, you know, whatever it was. Now, honestly, like, I can, because my stool is not, it's not soft anymore. Like, it's hardened, with a little thicker, so I get everything like honestly, like with 2 wipes is all I need. 2 wipes max. And I think that's to do with I'm taking more fiber, but honestly, I'm just drinking a lot more water, and so so I'm doing that on a regular now. I'm eating better, and the reason why I'm eating better is because like I actually have time to cook. Like, for some reason, I'm pretty much the same time schedule, like as far as my sleeping and working, except it's inverted. So instead of being at work, you know, from like 8 to whatever, 3:30, 2 o'clock, I'm at home from that time. So all my energy, honestly, because there's no distractions, like I'm focused on that, and there's like literally no excuses. So that's been working in my benefit big time. I've been like watching videos, and like I'm not dicking around either. Like, I'm using my time productive. Like, I'm not watching videos, watching like I'm watching videos, but I'm watching like tutorials on like how to cook something different, or different workouts, or even if it sounds dumb. Like, I've always thought like motivational videos are stupid, which they still are. But I like watching, like, you know, like different like bodybuilding, you know, videos and stuff like that. And that's pretty cool. Like, it's been inspiring me to, like, you know, to get back in it. So that's what's changed, and like I definitely love this new having time during the day for myself, because you beat the lines, you beat the rush lines if you have to go somewhere. Like, the grocery store is like dead. Like, I went shopping today and I got me like a couple essentials that I needed to get me through the week, and I think worked out perfect because like I think I want to say it was after my workout and after I showered. It was around noon, maybe a little. No, it was a little before that. It was like around 11:30. Went, did my shopping, in and out real quick. And speaking of shopping, so freaking, like, I'm in a city, so I'm in Sacramento, but technically, like, the town I'm called, it's freaking stupid. It's like Fresno, Clovis. It's like pretty much the same thing. So it's called Natomas. And Natomas, I guess, just recently passed some kind of new law where you have to pay for fucking plastic bags, which is stupid. It's like, not that you have to pay for it, but like, yeah, I guess it is stupid. I think it's like a couple cents, like 8 or 18 cents, something like that, per plastic bag. And the Food Max that I go to, which is awesome because they always have some dope specials. Like, every time I go, I find something like on the cheap, like on the fucking hella cheap. Like, today I've got mangoes. I think it were like 29 cents a pop, yo. 29 cents. It's like fucking 3 mangoes for $1. Do the math, you get a couple change left over. But anyways, like, the thing about this place is Natomas is they freaking, this Food Max, because they passed that grocery law, that the whatever law that requires you to purchase plastic bags. They don't even carry plastic bags. So I literally got to just keep everything. Like, I can't go buy in bulk. Which, now that I think about it, it's actually a good thing, because sometimes when I go shopping, I'm real impulsive. Like, when I'm like, especially, people know me, I'm instinctive. I jump on the first thing, and then I'm all about it, and then little by little, if I'm not really interested in it, it'll die out. And I've done that multiple times where, like, I wanted to start juicing, and so I went and fucking, one day I went, like, I bought like $56 worth of like fruits and vegetables to juice, and I didn't fucking even use half of that because I got over it. So this time, like, I guess it's keeping me from buying, from doing that impulsive shit and buying a lot of stuff, which is good because I don't have grocery bags to put it in. But so that's something different that I'm doing now. And other than that, man, like life's been good. I've been appreciating life. Um, I have nothing to complain about right now. Like, yeah, I do have things to complain about, but nothing worth the stress that it's gonna cause me. Um, I just been doing a good thing of keeping myself around like positive people, doing a good job of just myself, just keeping my thoughts, pure and positive. What I like to do, I don't know why, it just, maybe it's just me, but I'm always thinking of how my situation could be much worse than what I'm in. Because when you really break it down, if you live in the United States, you're one of the 300 million plus people who hit the lottery in this world, of the billions of people in this world. You're like, you're just a fraction of of the luckiest people on earth. Not that I'm saying any of the countries are bad, but I'm just saying as far as how much easier it is compared to the rest of the world. And like when you compare American like daily life problems to somebody in the rurals of Africa, like, you know what I mean? Not even Africa, just in Asia, in, different continents, like, dude, we have it easy. And then like you find yourself complaining about stuff. And I mean, I get it because we live our lives on the daily. But once you realize you're just another person in this world, you're not even just a person. You're bacteria in this universe, and you're nothing really. I mean, you're something, but you're not nothing when you compare it to that, that scale. And that's when I realized, like, dude, like, just keep pushing, bro. Like, it's not bad. Yeah, it may be bad because you're just analyzing the only factors that play into your life. But once you start adding all these extra factors, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's kids out there starving. There's parents out there losing their kids on a daily, like for freaking. Like, I saw this one thing where these kids in China freaking have to, they have to climb, I can't remember how many thousands of feet just to get to school. You know what I mean? Like, that's freaking crazy. And over here, we're complaining because the bus is freaking hot and there's no AC on the bus. And I mean, just shit we take for granted. But I learned a long time ago at a young age, um, just thankful for my parents for the lessons that they taught me. That there's always somebody in this world who has it like a million times worse than you. Be grateful for what you have, you know what I mean? Instead of, complaining about what those things you don't have or the things you want. Because needs are essential, but wants, you know what I mean? They come and go. So, yeah, I don't even know how I got there. But I'm just, at the moment, I'm enjoying life. Like I said, I have good friends, good family, amazing girlfriend, supportive girlfriend, and supportive. Her family is super supportive as well. Her parents are actually the ones who kept pushing me to keep applying for my new job, and they were very encouraging. Her dad, especially, not that her mom or anything wasn't, because she was definitely, but her dad definitely takes the time and talks to me about ways to pursue once I'm in the company, how you can expand from that. And he helped me he updated my resume because I had been applying for a while, and I wasn't getting the call. I kept getting the denial letters. And then he's like, well, let me look at your, he offered to look at my resume and check it out. And yeah, he updated it for me. And sure enough, man, like not too long after that, I got the email saying, they wanted to do a phone interview. Got the phone interview. He gave me some good pointers on what to say during the interview. It worked. I got the in-person interview. Went there. Got the call back saying, hey, we want you to take this test. If you pass this, we'll go from there. Took the test, passed it, got the call. They did my background check, did the whole nine, and now I'm at where I'm at, and I'm blessed to be here. And the thing I really like about this is, we all say money is not an issue, but it definitely is. Like money is definitely plays a factor into our daily lives because I mean we're fucking surrounded by it. Like it's an essential, but it's never don't live beyond your means, and I think that's the big problem that a lot of people do. But what this does is I've always had this vision that I wanted to open up some kind of homeless shelter, something to help out kids. And hopefully if things go good with this company and I start, actually making like, pretty good money, I've told myself I'm never gonna be the type to spoil myself in riches. Like, yeah, I'll get what I need, but I'll try to do my best to stay away from the wants, because it's the wants. Like I said, it's the wants that get you. KRS One said it best. If you guys don't know KRS One, he's one of the hip hop pioneers, and he's a really good song about that. I can't remember exactly what it's called. I think it's called Love is gonna get you. Anyways, so what I want to do is I want to be able to save up enough and open up, get maybe start my own charity, and I definitely want to give back and just bring bring love and peace back into this world. I don't want to sound like no freaking hippie, but that's what the world's lacking right now, man. It's a me, me, me. Well, maybe it's not the world, but it's definitely here in the United States. It's definitely a me country. So I want to kind of do what I can to help spread the positivity back, man. Like, this world is, especially here, man. It's social media game, man. It's so fake. It's phony. You can see through everybody. Like, nobody posts the real. Nobody posts. Nobody talks about. Everybody's just like here's the best. It's the way I look at social media is people look for the best attributes that they have and they flaunt those. So when you look at people, you're like, oh my god, their life's so perfect. That's because nobody puts their what they're truly feeling online. Nobody puts like, oh, if there's somebody's getting beaten up, like for instance a woman, she's not gonna put that up. She's gonna put nothing but the best things about the life. No one's gonna talk about, oh, you know what, I just gambled all my money away, so now I'm struggling to pay this bill. No one does that. But and that's why I think this world is so fake. Like we're just being portrayed this. Everyone's just portraying this false image of who they want to be. That's the thing about social media. You can portray to be the person you want to be, and it's crazy because no one's gonna question it. I mean, of course you're gonna have people question it, but that's what you're selling. That's what you're selling, and by doing that, you're selling yourself short because we all have flaws. We're all human. You know what I mean? We're meant to. We're not perfect. We're not perfect beings. That's not what we're put on this earth to be. We're brought here to live. We're gonna make mistakes, and I don't know. Just own your mistakes, man. Flaws are okay. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with the scar. A scar just means you've been through something and you healed from it. So, yeah, I don't know how I got to that topic, but yeah, it's been a good day. I just wanted to catch up with you guys and see, just let you guys know, that I'm still digging this podcast. I plan on getting a couple of guests. One of my good friends, Ronnie. She also goes by, if you know her by her hip hop name, it's a Kaleidoscope. Well, I wouldn't even just say hip hop name. She's a fucking dope artist. She does more than hip hop. She does a lot of that's her MC name is Kaleidoscope, and I say MC not rapper because she's a master of ceremony. She can definitely move crowds. She got some dope lyrics. If you guys haven't checked her out, please do me the favor, look her up. Kaleidoscope. She's on YouTube. She's on SoundCloud. Uh, look up her latest album, Eclipse. Dope album. Some very hot tracks on there. And yeah, so I plan on getting her. And actually, matter of fact, she helped me out this Sunday. I actually got to record. I asked her a while back if we can get together because she's a dope drummer and she has a plug to a studio. And I asked her if we can get together and do an intro song. And it'd be like I would be honored if I can get her on to do the drums. And yo, she fucking ripped it. She fucking went ham on those damn drummers, yo. She's dope. So look forward to that. And I look forward to getting her on the podcast because, man, this girl is bright. She's a bright individual, very smart, and just a talented overall musician, just talented person in general. So I look forward to getting her on there. I have some other people lined up that I want to talk to first. See if they'll get on here. I definitely want to get my girlfriend's brother on there. I want to get Chris on this podcast. He has a lot of information, so I'll get him on eventually. And then eventually, I want to get my cousin on, my cousin Adam, because me and him, we just fucking when we talk, we just talk shit, yo. So it'll be a funny episode. My cousin Adam's funny as hell, man. You guys will dig him, and just little things like that, man. I just want to grow this podcast. I might not get fame from it because that's not really what I'm looking for. But if it comes, it comes. But really, it's a good platform to get my voice out, and I do have a lot to say. I don't want to just. I want this podcast to be a little bit of everything. Trust me, I love to laugh all day. I love laughing, like cracking jokes and talking shit. That's one of my favorite things to do. But at the same time, like there's a different side of me than just laughing and being funny. Not that I think I'm funny, but you know, there's another side of me. There's a soft side of me. Get that from my mom. You know what I mean? There's a part of me where sometimes I just don't want to talk about stuff, and I get that from my dad. But what this platform does is this Dirty Chango podcast. It gives me the opportunity to talk about things that just whatever's on my mind, man. So this is my platform. This is my voice, and I do want to get people on here eventually. And that way people can talk, because there's so many things out there that no one's exposed to, and that's what I've learned about podcasts. Like, well, I learned that before podcasts, but podcasts just definitely it amplified that for me. Like, amplified. It was just it's ridiculous. Like the first time I got into hip hop, like hip hop, it would honestly be my one of my good friends, Raf. He gave me this CD. He had it was like a mixtape somebody had made for him. And he's like, dude, you gotta listen to the song. You're gonna trip out. Like, all right, cool. Because Raf likes a lot of the same music I like. So I was like, you know what? I'll check it out. And I play that song, and I'll let you know what it is. But it's Immortal Technique, Dance with the Devil. Immortal Technique, my favorite MC of all time. MC activist. This guy does it all. But if you've never listened to that track, put it on and honestly listen to that song. And after I listened to that song, it just gave me the chills, gave me mad goosebumps, and I was like, whoa, like I've always loved music, but I was always in love with the music part of it, not so much the lyrics. I never really listened to lyrics. Like, that's just how I do when I listen to music. Like, if I hear a good song, like good instruments in the background, it's that's nice. So I really dig that. But this was like, honestly, I can say this is the first song where I actually listened to the whole song, and I was like, fuck, it moved me. I had no idea music can do that to you. After that, I started, digging into things, and that hymn, Immortal Technique, opened my eyes to so much. Like, just, I was blind, yo. I was blind, like, you know what I mean? It never opened up that eye. But when I finally did, like, it exposed so much to me. And that's when I started questioning, what, what's real, what's not real. You know what I mean? Like, I was a sheep. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to sound like a big conspiracy theorist, but there is things that a lot of people are just not being exposed to, and people are just accept what's being fed to them. And I get it. I was one of them. There's nothing wrong with that. Just people aren't haven't awoken yet. But yeah, he opened up my eyes, and that's what got me into like different things. Like, I started getting into honestly, I don't even know how I got into Joe Rogan. Like, before Joe Rogan, because he's honestly Joe Rogan, the Joe Rogan Experience. That's my favorite podcast. And prior to that, I used to just think he was a UFC commentator, and he did Fear Factor. And I remember, like, my mom used to watch the other show he used to be on. I think it's a talk show radio or something radio. I can't remember what it's called. But I used to see him on there because I remember I was like, the first time I watched UFC, I was like, hey, that's the guy from Fear Factor. And I was like, and I think he was on that one show. Dude, little did I know he was a comedian. Little did I know he was a freaking martial artist, like, a dope one at that. Dope comedian, dope martial artist. But then I got into the podcast, man, and I was like, dude, like, this guy has it figured out. And that's a big inspiration. That's probably the inspiration, not big. It's the inspiration why I want to do podcasts, because it gives you a platform to talk to random people. Like, I can just talk shit. I can keep it serious. I can learn shit. I can teach. I mean, not that I have much to teach, but I have a lot to learn, and it just gives me the opportunity to do that. And that's why I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, because I do enjoy this. This is fun to me. I love it, and I'll only hope to grow this. Eventually I do want to grow it. And who knows? One day this could lead to me doing something better. But at the moment, I do love what I do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just keep living life, keep working, doing my thing, and little by little, I'm just gonna build not my empire. I don't want to sound like a fucking cocky ass dick, but I just want to build me. I want to build me. I want to figure out who I am. Like, I know who I am, but I know there's more to me, and this is gonna give me the opportunity to do it. This is a good tool, definitely a good tool. So I hope you guys are, I hope you guys enjoy it. I mean, like I said, this is just me talking. A lot of people not everyone's gonna like it, and I'm starting to learn that. Like, I've always had a big, this thing about me is I don't like letting people down, or I like to keep everybody satisfied. But what I've learned is you can't. Like, sometimes it's just not gonna happen. So I used to take that personal, but now, you like me, you like me. You don't, you don't. You like the podcast? Great. You don't? Well, that's your opinion. Shove it up your ass. Just kidding. Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. It's already getting kind of late, and I just want to get up early so I can, work out tomorrow. Try that new workout. So let's see. That's all I gotta say for tonight. So wash your dirty tangas, your dirty changos and changas. Chale. I'm out, homies.